What is up, YouTube? It's me, your boy Michael, back with episode 2 of our cover series on the Paladin. Today we are going to be focusing on the spellcasting mechanics, as well as the channel divinities of the Paladin, and we're going to be focusing, going forward for the Paladin, on the 3 archetypes in the Player's Handbook. Those being the Oath of Ancients, the Oath of Devotion, and the Oath of Vengeance. Now, I do have D&D Beyond up here. If you haven't checked out D&D Beyond, I highly recommend you do so. You can create, manage, and update your characters on the website, as well as be able to download PDFs and print them out. You can also, for you DMs out there, actually put your campaign out and share books you own with your players. It's kind of cool. Okay. So, here's the thing. I'll also cover a couple of features as well. Paladins at 2nd level gain a couple of things. They gain Divine Smites, obviously, but they gain Spellcasting, gaining 2 first level spell slots at 1st level, a 3rd one at 3rd level, and then a 4th one, as well as 2 2nd level spell slots at 5th level. That maintains until 7th level when they achieve a 3rd 2nd level spell slot, which then maintains all the way through until 9th level when they get an additional 2 3rd level spell slots, which then remains true until 11th level when they gain a 3rd level spell slot, which goes true until 13th level, which then gives them a 1 4th level spell slot, which then continues to be good until 15th level when they gain a 2nd 4th level spell slot, and then up until 17th level they maintain that way when they gain a 3rd 4th level spell slot and 1 5th level. And Paladins can only learn up to 5th level spell slots, and at 20th level, they have the following: 4 1st level spell slots, 3 2nd, 3rd, and 4th level spell slots, and 2 5th level spell slots. If you're like me, you're going to be using these all for smites. Because smite. And they are just great. Now, a little bit into the thing. They actually don't get cantrips. Paladins don't get cantrips because they're only porter casters. They're half casters, like rangers. They don't get cantrips. So their spellcasting is definitely I wouldn't call it an afterthought, but I would definitely call it a lesser part of their being. They focus on holy magic and divine magic, as well as, for certain archetypes, being able to concentrate on doing special smite spells, which are usually concentration. But going a little bit into the channel divinities, starting with the Player's Handbook option number 1, the Oath of Devotion. The tenets of the Oath of Devotion are as follows. Honesty. Don't lie or cheat. Let your word be your promise. Courage. Never fear to act, though caution is wise. Compassion. Aid others, protect the weak, and punish those who threaten them. Show mercy to your foes, but temper it with wisdom. Honor. Treat others with fairness, and let your honorable deeds be an example to them. Do as much good as possible, that's where I can speak, while causing the least amount of harm. Duty. Be responsible for your actions and their consequences. Protect those entrusted to your care, and obey those who have just authority over you. The channel divinities, the 2 of them of the Oath of Devotion, are Sacred Weapon. As an action, you can imbue 1 weapon that you are holding with positive energy using your channel divinity ability. For 1 minute, you add your charisma modifier to the attack rolls made with that weapon. with a minimum bonus of +1. The weapon also emits a bright light up to 20-foot radius and dim light up to a 20-foot beyond that. If the weapon is not already magical, it becomes magical for the duration. You can end this effect on your turn as part of any other action. If you are no longer holding or carrying this weapon, or if you fall unconscious, the effect ends. And then their second one, which is kind of more of a cleric-y thing, is Turn the Unholy. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring fiends and undead using your channel divinity. Each fiend or undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails the saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. A turned creature must spend its entire turn trying to move as far away from you as it can. Basically, it runs away. There's a lot more to say there, but it runs away. If for its action it can only use the dash action, it must try to escape. Moving on to the ancients, a more nature-based paladin is Tenets of the Ancients. Tenets of the Oath of Ancients have been preserved for uncounted centuries. This oath emphasizes the principles of good above any concerns of law or chaos. Its 4 central principles are simple. Kindle the light. Through your acts of mercy, kindness, and forgiveness, kindle the light of hope in the world, beating back despair. Shelter the light. Where there is good, beauty, love, and laughter in the world, stand against the wickedness that would swallow it. Preserve your own light. Delight in song and laughter, in beauty and art. If you allow the light to die in your own heart, you can't preserve it in the world. And be the light. Be a glorious beacon for all who live in despair. Let the light of your joy and courage shine forth in all your deeds. Alright. I know that doesn't sound very much like a Fae-based thing, but it really is. Their channel divinities are as follows. Nature's Wrath. You can use your channel divinity to invoke primeval forces to ensnare a foe. As an action, you can cause spectral vines to spring up and reach for a creature within 10 feet that you can see. The creature must succeed a strength or dexterity saving throw, its choice, or be restrained. While restrained by the vines, the creature repeats the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. On a success, it frees itself and the vines vanish. So basically a free, entanglement type of thing. And then their second one is Turn the Faithless. A little bit different from the Devotion Paladin, which was Turn the Unholy. Turn the Faithless is you can use your channel divinity to utter ancient words that are painful for Fae and Fiends to hear. As an action, you present your holy symbol, and each Fae or Fiend within 3 feet of you must make a wisdom save. It has to run away again. Yeah. Same basic effect, just different types of enemies. And last but not least, the Oath of Vengeance. These guys are a little bit different. Tenets of Vengeance. The tenets of the Oath of Vengeance may vary by paladin, but all the tenets revolve around punishing wrongdoers by any means necessary. Paladins who uphold these tenets are willing to sacrifice even their own righteousness to mete out, that's M-E-T-E, not M-E-E-T, mete out justice upon those who would do evil. So the paladins are often neutral or lawful neutral in alignment. The core principles of the tenets are brutally simple. These guys are kind of like the Grey Jedi, if you follow that kind of thing. Fight the greater evil. Faced with the choice of fighting sworn foes or combating a lesser evil, I choose the greater evil. No mercy for the wicked. Ordinary foes might win my mercy, but my sworn enemies do not. By any means necessary, my qualms can't get in the way of my exterminating my foes. Restitution. If my foes wreak ruin in the world, it is because I failed to stop them. I must help those harmed by their misdeeds. Simply put, guys, these are the 3 archetypes that are in the player's handbook. I don't have access to Xanathars yet. I know it's been out for a long time, but I just haven't. Whenever I've had the money, I haven't thought to buy it, and whenever I have thought to buy it, I don't have the money. So, yeah. I know that there are a bunch of other ones. There are like 3 more in the Sword Coast Adventurers Guide and among the Sword Coast Adventurers Guide and the Xanathars, and there's also one other one in the Dungeon Master's Guide, which is the Oathbreaker. I don't have access to that right now because I don't have the Dungeon Master's Guide on D&D Beyond. So this is a really long video. I apologize. I just saw how long it was. So thank you so much for joining me. Stay tuned for tomorrow's last episode on the Paladin when we cover features and various aspects of their being. But until then, guys, keep it real, keep it safe, keep it healthy, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.